You guys look so cool in this because I mean, you're actually flying in fighter planes. Like, you know, for both of you, how do you prepare for that, and what's it like acting in a plane?
Well, Tom designed this aviation program for us where we started with a Cessna, learned like basic aerodynamic principles. Then we went to an extra and started pulling G's and doing aerobatics. And then we did some dog fighting in an L-39. And then finally got into the F-18, where by that point we were like physically prepared to fly in these planes. And then from there on out, it was just casually worrying about props, light, flight patterns, and oh, by the way, lines and acting and rolling cameras and taking time codes. And yeah, we could just go on and on. A lot of training.
That was so succinct. I mean, it's a challenge to try and compress this whole experience into like a little 1 minute soundbite, because it's such
Right.
it broke cinematic history on so many levels, and so yeah, that was pretty dang good. I will just say, we were really lucky. We wouldn't have been able to do it without the flight training that Tom designed for us. That was integral, and he knew exactly how to create the perfect on-ramp so that we could get adjusted. Because there's no, we're all pedestrians learning how to do something incredible that takes these people a long time to learn. And so to kind of compress that in a way that was manageable was really impressive, and we wouldn't have been able to do it without that.
Well, what was the best day on set? Is there one day that you're like, okay, it's hard to top this? Is there one, or is it just the whole thing?
It's hard. It was 10 months too.
Yeah.
Right.
Flowing, just 10 months straight of like mind-blowing moments, like being pushed beyond anything we ever thought we would get to do or see or experience. So it's really hard to nail down one best moment. I mean, I think when we all got to like meet each other and hang out, and like when we discovered that like we all were going to have like a really good time together, I think that was like definitely a highlight, and lucky that was the case, because when we went through so much together, we really relied on each other, and the bonds we had built and were developing over time.
Yeah. I will say it was pretty dang cool to fly so low level in Whidbey Island. That was unreal. It looked like you look out and it looks like your wings are like clipping off the pine needles on the trees next to you. And there's snow, and you just feel like you're in a dream. You're riding on the back of a fire breathing dragon, and you're just totally cool about it. And it's not a big deal.
That was also, we'd done enough like F-18 flying at that point that we weren't so much like troubleshooting or quite much. Like we kind of knew what we were doing at that point. So I think we got to enjoy the ride a little bit more.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm sure working alongside Tom Cruise is the icing on the cake for this project.
Yeah.
Icing and the cake, both. It's an unbeatable experience.
Some people have asked me, I think maybe before they saw the movie and saw us in scenes together, but they were like, so did you actually work with Tom Cruise? And we were like, yeah, like every day. There was no day without Tom Cruise there. He was just like, a part of the whole thing with us day in and day out. So
yeah, true, like 10-month long master class.
Yeah.
And that's a true testament of what he does for film, is that it's a Tom Cruise film when Tom Cruise is in a film.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah. And everyone was there, like to see Jerry Bruckheimer there for so much of the filming. He doesn't have to show, but everyone cared so deeply about this movie and how it would turn out, that you felt that support and passion out of everyone around you.
Well, you can certainly see that on screen. You're both fantastic at it. So congratulations. Thank you very much for the time.
Thank you.
you.
Appreciate it.
Have a great day.